So we are back at home and we're no longer in Japan. It's been 2 to 3 days since I came back and I thought that I was not gonna miss it, but I think I do, mostly for the coffee and food. Obviously I can go there anytime. It's only a 3 to 4 hour flight away from me, but I have been traveling for 3 months, not every day, like I don't go out every single day, but I do have to rebalance my schedule and everything else, plus take care of my bunny because I cannot be, going away for a whole year and not taking care of her. Yeah, like my parents help out, but I still want to spend time with her because she's my kid, my child, my baby. So as much as I want to travel again really soon, I probably am not. I was thinking maybe I should do it in September again. I don't know. Let's see. Not for 3 months though. Or I don't know. Okay, whatever. Anyways, let me show you my rings that I got on my last day. They're so pretty. This ring actually matches with my ear cuff. Can you see it? I got it like 2 years ago. And this is the necklace that I got to match with my ring. It's like a full set from the brand that I love. Then I think I got this like 2 to 3 weeks ago, but it's so cute. It's not even a bag, honestly. Like you can't put anything inside. It has barely any space to put anything, but super cute. I'll just use it as a plushie. I got Miss Bunny as well. Is she called Miss Bunny? Can somebody tell me? Thumper's girlfriend. Moving on, I kind of want to go over the reality shifts that I feel like happened during my Japan trip before going over the how I manifested moving topic. So for the basics, everybody knows that if you go live in a different country, your habits are going to change, products you use are going to change, maybe your eating habits, your routines, like when do you go out, what activities you do, like so many things are going to be changing in your life when you move somewhere else. Honestly, I feel like this is great for visualizing as well, like as I'm going over this with you guys. So the first physical change that I noticed about myself was naturally changing my makeup routine because I just came across new products when I was shopping, and it's very subtle. I only got like 2-3 products. I added a color corrector concealer into my makeup routine, which is so much better than using just concealer for my eyes because then like it actually balances out the colors. And then 2 blushes that actually suits my face color tone. I don't know, I didn't do any research on it. I just thought these colors matched my face, so I included them into my routine, and it actually did help my makeup glow up. Plus I got really nice lashes from Donkey, so that really helps bring this look together. And then for physical items, I got attached to this new mug that I got, so now I use it almost every single day. I also got used to using this specific shower gel that we got in that Airbnb. Well, they didn't provide us, we bought it. But yeah, I got it from Amazon, so it's gonna be delivered soon. Another habit that I collected, another reality shift, is me being obsessed with making oat lattes every single day with the specific oats milk brand and coffee brand. I never make my own, like I never have the motivation to make my own coffees at home, but somehow I just collected this habit, so now it's still stuck with me. Also, I think I developed a habit of like actually liking to go out. I'll explain, because I am usually not the type of person who likes going out that much. I am a homebody, but like after constantly going out, exploring new places, restaurants, cafes. Even right now, as I am back home, I still want to go out and try new cafes. So normally, if I see a lot of things on my schedule, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go out. But somehow I'm kind of excited, even though like this week is kind of like fully booked for me. You know how I talked about how personalities can go 180? I feel like this is not 180, but I just feel excitement from going out. Like even if I don't sleep enough, I still want that excitement from like seeing new things. Oh, also, I think my confidence shifted as well, more in the filming area. So if I go out and I hold my phone filming vlogs or something, like I don't feel nervous, because I didn't want to feel nervous. I wanted to get used to vlogging with this thing. And when I'm filming this video right now, like manifestation content, then I also don't want to feel pressured to speak quieter or feel like somebody's listening in on me when I'm making content, because I live with family members. So when I was living with my roommate, I got used to embodying the attitude of like, fuck it, I'm just gonna say whatever and I don't care what people think, and I don't care if I have to do how many takes of the same video clip, I'm just gonna do it. I was also singing loud as fuck in the shower when she was streaming, because I was like, I'm just not gonna care. By the way, she does not care either if I sing loud or not, so it's not disturbing her. But yeah, I developed these confidence habits when I was there. And lastly, this reality shift probably is not going to be carried into my current reality because I'm actually back home now. But in Japan, I kept vlogging and I still have clips, videos that I have not edited, so more content to come. Now, story time, success story time. This is how I manifested moving off campus in college when my mom was disagreeing with me, when I didn't know anybody who lived in that apartment, when I didn't even know how to apply for that apartment. All I knew was I just wanted to live off campus in that specific apartment building. So it was around February to April, I don't remember the exact dates, when we had to decide whether we want to apply for dorms in school for the next year. By the way, I've already graduated if you didn't know that. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be applying for this house with this person, even though my true desire was to live in that apartment building that I successfully manifested living in. Honestly, even the backstory is kind of crazy to me because everything just happened so smoothly. So yes, I did apply for the lottery housing with my roommate that I was gonna room with in school dorm. But my memory is fuzzy, so I don't know if I actually did apply in the application thing or if I just sent an email to confirm something first. However, that is not very important. What I do remember is there are deadlines. Like there's a deadline for the dorm housing confirmation thing, and there's also a deadline for you to apply for the apartment building. Even though I was kind of unaware, okay, because I didn't even know how to apply to be in that apartment building. I didn't ask anybody about that. I was just having that desire. And so one day, this girl was waiting for me by the elevator. I have never met her before physically in real life before.
Running through the woods, just running through the motherfucking woods.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. J'ai pris lunettes soleil. Je veux m'en venger. Merci beaucoup. Je oui, oui, baguette.
She was just in the same class as I was in, and she remembered my name because I think it was 1 or 2 years ago that she texted me on an app. We had a whole conversation about cats, but I totally did not even remember that conversation. I didn't even know the girl's name. So I was really surprised when she was waiting for me by the elevator and then she wanted to be my friend. Things happened really quickly. So then she invited me to her house, I think like a day or two later, just to eat, have fun. I met her boyfriend, I met her friends, and I also met her cats. But guess what? She apparently lives in that apartment building. So that was the first time that I've ever entered that apartment building and got to view their actual apartments. I was only desiring to live there because of the outer appearance of that apartment building. And so when I went there, I was like, okay, this is kind of nice. It's very spacious and very big. It's like 2 or 3 times the size of my school dorm for 2 people. And while I was having dinner with her at her place, she was like, oh, I'm looking for a roommate for next year because my boyfriend is graduating. That's why I need a roommate for next year to live with me in this exact same apartment. And I was like, oh, like, I'm actually interested. But she already had another person who wanted to be her roommate. So she was like, no, I don't think I could be your roommate. But she was nice enough. Okay, after only meeting me for 2 days, she was nice enough to find me 2 other people who would want to be my roommate in this apartment building. And it gets better, okay? My condition was I wanted my roommate to have already been living in this apartment for a while, just so there's some furniture and I could save costs. And this condition was met. We did have to buy a new couch and I did buy a new carpet, but I was able to have a free bed frame from her last roommate that was leaving because she was also graduating. So I did save costs. And there's more. So when I was in year 1 or year 2, I was actually chatting with this girl who lives off campus, and I was like, how is it living off campus? Because I really don't like school dorms. The girl told me, however, that she has to drive to her off-campus housing. So that's not ideal for me because even though I thought about, like, I literally thought about, oh, what if I just Uber every day to school? That's just not good at all because I don't have a driver's license and I wasn't planning on learning to drive anytime soon back then, and even now I don't think I'm gonna learn to drive anytime soon. Therefore, the only way that I would ever live off campus is if that apartment is right next to school where I can walk to probably within 15 minutes. And guess what? I think this apartment building was actually built in year 2. I don't remember if the construction process started in year 2 or 3, but I just know that it got built after year 1. And guess how long it takes for me to walk from school to my apartment building? 5 minutes. Like, how is that real? How is that real that it just got built? Like, it just spawned in reality to match all my requirements? So when it was being built, it was just bridge of incidents, and I totally was unaware of its existence in my reality. I was just like, oh, if I ever get to live off campus, then yay, but if I don't, then whatever. And it was being built behind the scenes. So if you're ever spiraling or just overthinking about why is there no movement, there is always movement. Even if you don't see it in the 3D with your own eyes, there is always movement. Even if you don't understand it right now, there is, oh, girl. There is always movement. And yes, this manifestation happened in a time crunch because I remember I had 2 deadlines. Even though I was unaware of one, I was still aware of the other, and I was like, okay, I have to lock in. I cannot think of anything else other than success, other than I have it. Because if I do feed into the other narrative that I do not want to experience, then I'm gonna risk not having what I want. So I was like, okay, this is it. I have to persist in being the person who already has what she wants. I don't care about the so-called limits because they are not applicable to me. Those are just distractions, you know, the deadlines, being told that she already has a roommate, my mom saying no to it unless I find a roommate, because there are single apartments for just one person. But yeah, so all those noises, they did not matter to me because I was just like laser focused on having what I want, and I couldn't afford to care about those noises. And that's my story on how I manifested moving into an off-campus apartment that met all my conditions, even when it was not the most favorable circumstances. If you want coaching, you know where to find me. We also got other offers available. Patreon has extra content. We got extra audios, videos, affirmations, diagrams, success stories over there. If you subscribe to the $15 tier, you get $10 off coaching. If you want to share a success story, this is the account to go to. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so more diamonds can join our family. And don't be shy, leave a comment down below so we can chat and be friends. Look at this, isn't it so cute? Like, you know, symmetry. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.